Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July 1st. Welcome back, I meant. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we just did a SmackDown results and we got Impact Wrestling against odds. I do want to tell you guys the truth here. I didn't watch the whole show of this because I had to take my dog out soon. And I got two more matches to watch, and it's going to take forever. And then I want to get some alone time. Not alone time. I want to get some time for myself before Money in the Bank starts. So I want to watch my match, the one that I want to watch, and that's Moose versus Sami Callihan. I want to see that match because I like the hardcore stipulation matches. So I'm happy for that. I didn't watch the Knockout Championship match or the World Championship match. But the rest of the matches, so I watched 8 matches and there's 10. So I only watched 8. So I'm sorry just to make you guys upset, but I had to do what I had to do. So let's get to it. So we had a pre-show. Yes, I watched the pre-show. On the pre-show, we have Black Toe Rose will be versing Ladle Kid in a match. I thought it was a pretty decent match. Not bad. But the winner of that match was Black Toe Rose. And then on the pre-show, the second match, we got Brian Myers versus Rich Swann for the Digital Media Championship in a dot combat match. So that's where you get all the technology. Old school, new school, doesn't matter. But people are saying that Rich Swann does not have a social media. I thought he did. But I thought it was a pretty decent match. It was like the same thing as the House of Fun match, but a little less brutal. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. And the winner of that match was, and your new Digital Media Champion, Brian Myers. He actually won it this time and actually did not handed it by Matt Cardona. He actually held the title. And did you guys know that this is his first singles championship in WWE and in Impact Wrestling? Has he won the 24/7 title? I don't think he has, did he? I don't remember if he won the 24/7 title when he was part of WWE. I think he only won the Raw Tag Team titles with Matt Cardona. And he won the Impact Wrestling Tag Team titles a long time ago when GCW and Impact Wrestling had their problems with each other. And he won the Tag Team titles with Trevor Lee, a.k.a. Cameron Grimes. I think that's who it was, or PJ Black. I don't remember which one. But I know Brian Myers won the tag team titles on Impact Wrestling. So, yeah, it's cool that he won his first singles title. Let's see if he keeps doing it. Then on the main show, we got the Motor City Machine Guns. Billy. Who's Billy? We got Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley will be versing the Bullet Club, the new members of the Bullet Club, Chris Bay and Ace Austin. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I totally thought Bullet Club would win this because this is their first time being a tag team, actual tag team. Like, they actually could get a shot of the Impact Wrestling tag team titles, not just a random tag team to verse Motor City Machine Guns. They're part of a faction. But the winner of that match was the Motor City Machine Guns. I wish the Bullet Club wins. I'm not a big fan of the heel guys, but Bullet Club should have won that match. First tag team match between Ace Austin and Chris Bay. Should have won. Then we had Chelsea Green and Deonna Purrazzo will be versing Mia Yim and Mickie James. I didn't really care for this match. There was not a lot of hype in this match. Even with Mia Yim and Mickie James, they kind of hype it up with Slammiversary, but they didn't say anything about it on Impact Wrestling, like the 2 weeks. They didn't say, Mickie James didn't show up, no arguments or anything like that, so I didn't care for this match very much. So the winner of that match, and surprising, they got the win as a tag team, Chelsea Green and Deonna Purrazzo. Then we have Mike Bailey versus Trey Miguel. Well, like I said, not a big fan of this match either because they just made this match like Friday. No, not Friday. Thursday, there was no hype in this match. But the only hype was these guys are talented wrestlers. They will make a great match with no story. Doesn't need a storyline. Just make a great match. And that's what it did for the X Division Championship. Of course, Mike Bailey retains the title because he just won the title. And there was no build-up to this match. Then we have Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie will defend their tag team titles against Giselle Shaw and Tennille Dashwood with Madison Rayne in their corner. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, even with the help from Madison Rayne, they couldn't get the win. The winner of that match and still your Knockouts Tag Team Champions is Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie. But at the end, we saw a aftermath beating by the Influence. Giselle, Madison, and Tennille Dashwood were attacking Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie. But when they went up to the stage, Masha Samovich came out with an envelope and gave it to Tennille Dashwood with her picture on it with a red X, just like Alicia Edwards had. That means Masha wants to face Tennille Dashwood next. She's done wrestling these jobbers. Then we got Heath teaming up America's Most Wanted Chris Harris and James Storm. Will be and the Good Brothers, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson to verse Honor No More. Vincent was supposed to be in this match, but Vincent, because he tried to protect PCO because Eddie Edwards was going to say something about PCO that he's not really part of the team anymore because what he's been doing, losing a lot, and Vincent had his back and said some words, and then Eddie said, Vincent is out, PCO is in. But at the end, we saw Kenny King wanted PCO to do a move off the turbo, go onto James Storm, but PCO thought it was a good idea to jump out of the ring and knock everybody out. So PCO made a bad decision. And then America Most Wanted did their finisher, and the winner of that match was Heath, the Good Brothers, and America's Most Wanted. PCO might not, I think PCO might turn good soon. Then we have Moose versus Sami Callihan in a House of Fun match with Raven as on commentary. I don't know why he was there. He didn't get himself involved. We just have to hear him. He looked like he lost his memory. Like seriously, every time Tom asks him a question, it takes forever to say an answer. I think he got hit in the head too many times. I don't know, but it was weird. But there was a lot of things. There was blood. There was glass. There was Legos. There was table. No, not yeah. There was a table there. Doors. Friggin' everything you could. Even a toilet seat was part of a weapon. Well, they didn't use the toilet seat, but it was dangling on the chain where all the weapons was dangling, and there was a toilet seat. There was a for sale sign as a weapon, and yes, they used that one. They didn't use the toilet seat. I wish they did. That would be funny. But there was a lot of things happening, but at the end, we just saw a cameraman put his camera down and slides in the ring and low blows Mr. Sami Callihan, and then he unmasked himself. It was Steve Macklin. And then the winner of that match was Moose. So is this whole thing is done between Moose and Sami? And now Sami is going to go after Steve Macklin? Or will it be a tag team at the next Impact Plus pay-per-view? Then we had Jordan Grace will be versing Tasha Steelz for the Knockouts Championship. This is a match I did not see, but what's the point of it? Because Jordan Grace retains. And then we had Josh Alexander versus Joe Doring with Diener for the Impact World Championship. I didn't watch this one either, but the winner of that match, and still your Impact World Champion, Josh Alexander. Congrats to everybody that won their matches on Impact Wrestling against all odds. And now, we're going to see what happens on Thursday. Are we going to get some answers of Moose and Steve Macklin? We're going to see Masha versus Tennille? What else is going to happen around here? And he says that he's going to hunt down Honor No More one by one. He's on a mission. This was the win that he had last night was not retribution. But what he's going to do to Honor No More, that is going to be his retribution for him and for his best friend Rhino. Let's see what happens. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tonight for Money in the Bank results. Man, today has 3 results to do. Wow. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tell us out. See you guys tonight. Bye.